I'm going to teach you how to do the Continental stitch. This is the most basic stitch in needlepoint, and it's a great place to start if you're a beginner. To start, you'll want to come up through the canvas and pull your needle all the way through, and then continue pulling the thread almost all the way through, leaving a little tail at the end. You'll want to put your finger on this and secure it down. You'll end up stitching over this, so you won't have to worry about it. From there, you're going to want to do a diagonal stitch over the intersection and put your needle back through the canvas. A little tip for remembering this: if you think of the intersection like a map, you came up where Texas would be on a map, and you want to go back down in where would be Maine. For your second stitch, you're going to go to the hole directly to the left of your first stitch and come up through the canvas and stitch across the intersection. Again, if you came up through the canvas in what would be Texas on a map, you want to go back down through what would be Maine. So you keep doing this, working your way right to left across the canvas, going from Texas to Maine across the diagonal. And you want your stitches to look like they're nestled right up against each other. So what happens when you've completed the row and you want to go back left to right? All you have to do is reverse the direction of the stitch. So if you were going Texas to Maine, going right to left, now you're going to go Maine to Texas, going left to right. You'll want to come up through the canvas directly below the row that you just did, not leaving any space. This might look a little bit confusing because it might look like the intersection is already filled by the row above it, but trust me, it's not. And you'll continue going left to right by stitching from Maine to Texas. So you keep going from Maine to Texas when you're working left to right. You may wonder why you have to switch up the direction of your stitches, whether you're going left to right or right to left. This is just to keep the back consistent, and this just makes it so that all the stitches are uniform and you don't get any wonky places in your project. This may not seem like a big deal, but if you go Texas to Maine the entire project without switching the direction, you'll end up doing a combination of Continental and half cross stitch, and your stitches won't be uniform because there's different coverage on the back, and it may make your project look a little wonky. Not the end of the world, but just something to keep in mind. Speed running this row for you so you can see how I finish a thread. So now that I'm done, this is how the back should look. To finish the thread, I'm going to thread the needle through the stitches on the back and pull it all the way through. Doing this will secure the thread down and make sure that none of your stitches come out. And then you can just cut a little tail. You'll then start the process over for a new row and keep going till your project's done.